Good morning, my HCG peeps. It's Maddie. And I'm here on Sunday, round 3P3, day 3, I think, somewhere like that. And I did not weigh this morning. And I'll tell you why. There are a couple reasons. One of them is I went into the bathroom and I went to brush my teeth and get my cup of hot water. And I went to turn on the hot water tap and the little plastic thing on the tap, I went like that and it crumbled in my hand. Hello? When I slept, did I get superpower strength? So then I went to the cold. Broke as well. So apparently I have truly become Wonder Woman. Not sure. I'm afraid to touch things. I'm afraid I'm going to break them. So, even cut my finger. You know, my apartment complex has not been known to use the highest quality goods. So maintenance is out till Monday. So I had to come downstairs immediately in order to brush my teeth because I have a thing about it. Can't function until the teeth are brushed when I first wake up. So, and then I just forgot to weigh because then I was really close to the coffee and I had to go do that. So that's why I didn't weigh. But I'm pretty sure I'm fine. You never know till you get on the scale. But I will tell you, last night I came home from work, did about 2 hours of study. I recaffeinated. I sat there and I was fine. And then I just started to feel really icky in my body. Really icky in my body. To the point where I was like, I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed now. So I went to bed. And I laid there and I felt icky all night. And I didn't take Advil or anything. I just kept praying to God, you take it. You take it because this is icky. So by about 3 o'clock in the morning, I felt better and I was able to get up. And then apparently I had superpower strength and broke the faucets. You know. Have you ever heard of that happening? It was so weird. So anyway, that's what I did. That's why I don't know my weight. But then I got up and cleaned my house. So I went to church, came home. I'm still cold. I'm still cold. I don't know what it is. Eating cheese. I don't know. It was freezing in church. So, a couple of things. Oh, and when I woke up, I had hives all over. So either I am just having a total mental, physical breakdown, or I'm fighting a bug. I don't know. Want to see my new study foods? Okay, so I still have kale chips. I got more kale. Oh, and someone told me to put taco seasoning on the kale chips. Just thought I'd pass that along. She makes her own. A tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of oregano ground down really fine, and cumin, chili powder, and if you want coriander, I think is what she said. And that makes taco seasoning just like the stuff you buy, but without all the preservatives. Okay, so peanuts, sunflower seeds. I have a can of almond and cashews. I also have raw almonds, and if you soak them overnight and then you leave them to sprout, they're so yummy and they give you good energy and they taste very sweet. So you want to leave them in a dish with like a towel over it. No water in the dish after the first night, but you want to rinse them like 4 or 5 times a day. And they will get a little tiny nub on the tip of the almond. That's when they're perfect. They swell up a little bit and they taste sweet and delicious. But they have all the enzymes that make everything very digestible for you and they're very delicious. So if you ever wanted to do sprouted almonds, those are, you actually won't see the sprout. You'll just see like this very subtle nub at the tip of the almond and it's delicious. Okay, so I'm going to show you this too. I went to my closet because I was cold and my church is always cold. So I thought I'll put on this blazer from last year. I love this blazer. It's so feminine and pretty. So I put it on. You guys, I look like I'm wearing someone else's clothes. Look how big this is on me. And the funny thing is last year, this was almost too tight on me. Same time last year. So I could hardly get it snapped. Now look, all this room. So now I can not only snap it if I want to, but I can overlap it. I am telling you, I put this on, my kids were like, oh my gosh, my boobs were so big in it last year I could not hook it. So I'm keeping it on because it's cold, but I had to roll up the sleeves and everything. It's too big on me. Gotta love that. So that was a great reminder of how far I've come from last year, and I'm wearing a size 18 pants that are falling off. I haven't done laundry, can you tell? Really need to do laundry. So that's basically it. Someone personal messaged me and I want to comment back. I've gotten several personal messages, and all of them are supportive and wonderful, and I'm so grateful for all of your opinions and your support. But I wanted to comment on this because for me, it could be a dangerous way of thinking. So I was given the loving message of perhaps all of this was a test from God, and I should have stuck it out and hung in there because God was testing me. And I do believe that, but I think that can be misguided. I think it was a test from God, but for me, the test is to put myself first and to listen to my body and to listen to what all is going on in my mind, body, and spirit. And in that, balance what I need to. And someone else wonderful said to me, who is a good friend, and we message and text and email regularly, said, God doesn't give you more than you can handle, but doesn't mean that we as human beings don't take on more than we can handle. And right now, I think that I have a lot on my plate, and I think this test is a priority to me. Passing the baby bar, I don't have to study this hard. I don't even have to worry about taking and passing this test right away. I have 3 chances to take it, but it's going to cost me about $1,500 each shot to take this baby bar. It's a lot of money, so I'm choosing to make it a priority in my life to do it right, do it once. Law school, I don't have to do law school. I took that on. I chose that. I feel it's a calling inside me. I feel I have good things I want to do with that. And I want to go help disabled people with that. So again, I feel that's a calling in my life, and passing this test and doing it successfully the first time is only going to benefit my life. My job situation is still shaky. In the last 3 days, I've had 3 different clients tell me they're not transitioning to the new doctor. So it's going to be a little bit of a shaky ground. So, you know, I need to make sure I get the security net of passing this test, staying on the dean's list, making myself as employable as possible in case the rug gets pulled out from underneath me, which kind of is shaky. So there's a lot of priorities. There's a lot of earth moving underneath me right now. A lot of places that I thought were foundations are shaking. This is a time of stress for me. I am not necessarily complaining about it. I am staying in faith. I think there's moments where I go to the fear or the holy, right? But then there's times where I go, okay, I can do this. But it doesn't mean that we don't have to shift priorities and balance and think, all right, out of all that I have going on, what are the priorities? What do I need to focus on now to be most successful? And I've lost 60 pounds, you guys. I've done that while in law school, while working full-time, while managing an autistic kid, being a single full-time parent. Yes, I have done all that. But I think the addition of the baby bar and the extra classes is tipping me over. I think it's just the balance fell off. And the one place I can pull some of that balance back into self-care is in the diet area. It doesn't mean that I'm going to eat with abandon. Stopping for now doesn't mean I'm abandoning my health or my priority of self-care. It means I'm shifting it and I'm making it look a little different. And if it means that I'm eating peanuts instead of cookies, great. If it means I'm eating kale chips instead of popcorn, great. That's my self-care. But if it means I'm not doing only 500 calories a day and straining my brain to stay up until 1 in the morning without any fats and without enough protein in it, that, you know, life is all about walking in balance, and balance is ever shifting, right? So I thank you so much for your comments, but I wanted to comment back in general for myself and the honesty of what I'm doing in vlogging and being a part of this community. And in case anybody else, I know there are other people out there who go through times like these. We've talked, we've emailed. There are students who have been taken down by trying to juggle too much. And it's okay. We will do this together in the summer. I'm going to do another round, and I am going to kick ass in July. So, and I am going to get to 150, and whether you guys like it or not, you're going to help me. So I just wanted to say that. And I love you all so much, and I mean it. And you have meant the world to me. All opinions mean the world to me, and all of your support and your prayers. And you guys truly are the best. But I just wanted to comment back to that. So with that, I'm going to leave you with more Switchfoot. I wish you all big releases. Easy stabilization. Happy maintenance. Love you. You need it. Can't get this to block to be shorter. Sorry. Love you.